Okay, so in the process of me doing my moon manifestation list, I've already noticed that I started doing something different with these ones, which were instead of creating a whole bunch of lists of everything that I want and all the experiences I want to experience, I started to focus on just writing the feeling of the experiences. But not even that, I also just wrote it as a letter. I've been writing them as a letter too, and not just like, hey, can you make sure you give me this and give me that. So that's, but even though that other way still worked, I still got a lot of stuff on my list from my moon manifestation. It's just, I feel like I want to take a more endearing approach to these energies to just show them that I acknowledge them and I acknowledge how they can help me. But one that I put on here was balanced. I want to feel balanced. And when I write each thing down, I take a minute, I pause, close my eyes, and envision feeling that emotion. And what I loved about the balance one was I see myself balanced. I'm in the center of this, actually, I think I got a painting. But I'm in the center of this, this either light and darkness. So half of the circle is dark, half of the circle is light. And I'm in the middle and I'm trying to scoot over to the light. And they're like, no, it has to be a perfect balance between both. And I'm like, well, I don't want to experience negative energy like that. And they were like, that's not the case. You will experience the same negative energy. However, because you have a higher perspective on that energy, you don't have to experience it in that form as you used to, because you now see how you can transmute that negative energy into positivity while it's just flowing. So you'll be able to see this negativity coming further away, so you can transmute it to where you're not affected by this negative energy. It immediately transmuted to something positive because you've increased your awareness and you're more enlightened. So I can now feel comfortable with saying, yes, I would like to experience the same amount of negative energy as I experience in positive energy, because I know how to transmute energy. You wouldn't be afraid of negative energy if you knew how to transmute it. So bring it on. I'm ready for the test. But yeah, I'm about to finish this off. Once I finish this off, you know me, gonna burn it, send it to the universe. Tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow's the actual day for the moon manifestation. So I'm gonna do it 2 times tomorrow. I'm gonna do it at 12:54, and then I'm gonna do it again at night where I can actually see the moonlight. So yep, I'll be back for the video of me burning it outside. So yep. So, and another one that I just did was confident. Y'all know I make this channel trying to be my authentic self, and that's going to take a lot of confidence. You know, also just to share this esoteric knowledge with you guys and really be able to be confident in that. So when I wrote confident, like I said, I take a step back and I close my eyes and I feel me being confident. And the vision that I had was so beautiful. I was so confident and strong and powerful because of the results that I have produced, not just within myself, but for others, that I acknowledge how when we went from being balanced, there's going to be that negative group of people who aren't going to be in agreement with what I say. And I see myself getting into with one who's like just going in, and I'm just like, but that's okay, because you have to understand that you have the opportunity to take the information that I'm giving you and apply it to your life. I'm not supposed to care what you do with this information. Only thing that I'm supposed to care about is that I share it. And for me to say that to a person and even tell them, but if you want to, at any point in time, just try to entertain what I'm saying, you might experience something different. And that kind of like stuck with them. And I told him, I said, because this is what you choose to do with the knowledge that I give you is not my path. It's just something that crossed your path that you can choose to put into your reality to implement it or not. We do this every day. When you run across somebody or something that tells you, hey, yes, it's better this way, you already kind of weigh out your odds, which really you're not even supposed to do, but you figure out which you want to incorporate into your lifestyle. So if you see somebody on social media say, oh, I ate apples all for an entire week and lost 20 pounds, you're probably going to be like, let me try to eat only apples for a week and, you know, try to lose 20 pounds, because that's somebody else's reality. It worked for them. Let me see if it'll work for me. But it will only work for you based off if you believe it's going to work. If you eat these apples all week and you're like, this ain't gonna work, this ain't gonna work. Well, you telling yourself while putting a program on that apple, energy information on that apple to not work or not help you. So no, you're not going to experience it, while some people do experience it, how it works for them. That's the same situation that we go through with all of this. So what I do when I pump out this information, what you choose to do with it is on your path. I'm following mine. I can't always care about what you do with my information on your path. I can only hope that what I love to do affects you in a way that you love yourself and you do better to create your reality the way that you deserve. That's it. So I'm going to go back to finishing this list. Also, I think what they're telling me, another thing that will help accelerate this process is when you're doing your visions, always try to envision you feeling so amazing, and in that process you get to help somebody else. And I say that because this one is feeling healthy, and it wasn't necessarily helping somebody else, but when I said I wanted to feel healthy, I envisioned myself in like this jungle They talk about you're gonna have to hike 5 miles, but once you hike this 5 miles, you're gonna have to climb up to this tall tree because there's this baby whatever up there, and we have to save them or whatever. So I will have to be healthy and also want to be a humanitarian. So with me wanting to be a humanitarian, I'm gonna have to actually go into rural areas where, you know, I might not be able to take a bike, or I might not be able to take a car. I might actually have to foot it. I might actually have to climb things. And that's what I saw. So it was just amazing how in that process, I started to see me helping. Just the reason why I want to be healthy is because I want to help people. The reason why I want to be balanced is because I want to help people. How can I help people? It's to show you how you can be balanced. I'm just so grateful. It's like this information that comes in. I'm so grateful for it. But yeah, that's really what it is. And even when I was like, the next thing on my list is either something about vacation and how can I vacation and all this other stuff. But even in the process of feeling relaxed and on vacation, I see me completely relaxed, in love, enjoying my life. And in that moment, I said, I want to feel that way, even on my vacation, because I want to be able to, maybe I see somebody else out on a vacation and this is like their first ever vacation, and they probably blew their whole life savings just to say, I'm going on a vacation for once. And then when I run into this person, I can show them how to implement the structure and formula that I use to shift my reality for them. And now they're going to use my information to keep going and going and going. So fix your visions to where they help other people. It comes to you quicker. So that's what I'm doing. This is what I'm being told. This is what I'm doing. Like I say, the information that comes in, it's invisible information. Once it hits there, I'm sharing it. I don't care about nothing else after that. So, yep, gonna go back to finish this. Okay, so another one that I just put down was, and I'm gonna do this tomorrow, but I put different stuff on the list because I want to experience different things. And I put the emotions down, or the feelings, because so many different things can bring you that one emotion or that one feeling. You could become a millionaire so many different kinds of ways instead of that one way or a couple ways that you think you can. So I always attract the feelings. The vision is supposed to just excite me, but I let go of the vision and just hold on to the feelings. And that's what I send out to the universe. And I hold that feeling despite what I'm feeling. But I put power filled or powerful, and the vision that I see, why I want to be powerful, because I want to also have the power to persuade you. I want to have the power to persuade you to want a better life for yourself. I want the power to persuade you that you actually can do this and you actually do it. I want the power to persuade you so much that you say, you know what? I'm about to just do it. Whatever. She seems so inspiring. She seems so authentic. She seems so true that, you know what? I'm going to try it. Why not? Let me take a bet on myself. Let me risk it all on how I feel right now and ride that feeling out. You will start to see stuff come into your life that complements how you're thinking and see it. The moment that negativity enters your field and you conform to it, your reality now conforms to it, because you admit it in that moment that it affects you. So therefore it has to affect your reality. So I want to be powerful, not to use my powers for bad or to be like, oh, I can screw you over because I'm so powerful. No, I want to be able to be so powerful that you use me as a representation or a poster child or an example for you to do exactly what it is that you want. See in this world exactly what you want. And if you don't see what you want in this physical world, create it up there and just live up there until you do see it in this world. So that's what I'm telling you. Not finished. All right. So I just did another one. I did not plan to do this, but I just did another one and I did it for complete. And that's the feeling I want to feel. And to feel complete is I have all my family. I have everything that I need. I just start to see everybody start forming. It starts with my household, and then it goes into my siblings, and then it goes into, everybody else, including my friends. And when I start to incorporate my friends, I start to add people they know on and their friends. And what they were showing me, it was showing me how other people's happiness is contingent on how you experience. Well, how you experience other people is contingent on their happiness. So basically, I could want my best friend, I could want my friend Karen, she's my best friend. I could want my best friend Karen to be happy, but if I don't include her family in their lives and their paths to being happy, that affects her. And if that affects her, then that affects how I see her, or I get to interact with her because she changes how she feels, because she's not happy. And that goes for everybody in my life. Everybody in my life is connected to somebody else, and they're connected to somebody else that makes them happy, or they're connected to somebody else who, they love, and they're going to be affected by it. So that's why you have to want everybody to be happy. You want everybody to feel this love, this unconditional love of light, because everybody can be affected by it. Something can happen to her husband, and that can completely shift how I experience her for a while, or from that point forward. But I want her to be happy all the time, just like I want everyone in my family to be happy. Not all the time, but be balanced all the time, to where I can experience you at my high vibration as well. So that's what I got from that. And I thought that that was so beautiful. We're all connected. We're supposed to care about each other, all of us. So I love you guys. And this is the last one until tomorrow, okay? I'm going to do this one. I'm already probably like a couple more. And then tomorrow for the moon manifestation, I'm going to do from the time I start to the time I'm ending. So you can literally see how I write things down. I stop, I go. And so yeah, but this is the last one for today.